Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Monday, November the 13th, 2017, and today in our Tech News Update we have the Google Play Store that is going to have more checks done to some of the apps that use accessibility features. Google is trying to crack down on some of the apps that actually been using some of these features to trick users into installing Trojans or malware. Accessibility features are for usually for disabled people that have all sorts of problems using smartphones, tablets, and so on. By of course enabling some of, for example, having text read aloud or having a flashing light if you can't hear sound and so on. But it seems that some bad guys have been using these to actually have users install malware. So this is going to be checked more closely. Well, you think antivirus are safe? Last week we were talking about some reports saying that antivirus are actually creating security problems in computers because of the all the little holes that it opens everywhere because it wants to have access to everything. Well, we got an example. A malware is exploiting a flaw in the quarantine feature of most antiviruses right now. And basically, it actually has a possibility to have malware get out of quarantine and just basically infect your system. And this is due to the fact that the antivirus software has permissions to actually view some folders that are usually not accessed or accessible by any other software. So this is an example of how antivirus actually can also be bad for you. Now, most major antivirus companies, including Malwarebytes, have said that they have fixed this problem, but it shows you that maybe these antivirus software are also risks on your PCs. In China, in 2012, about 60% of all online payments were done by a laptop or a desktop computer online on a website. Well, in 2018, 80% will be done by mobile devices. So this shows how popular the smartphone is in China, and that for online purchase, it's becoming the #1 way of payment. Well, DRM is a plague that should be eliminated. DRM is digital rights management. It's a way of companies to actually prevent or try to prevent, pirates to get copies, illegal copies of games. Well, a research just came out and says that DRM in games does not affect at all piracy, that it really didn't change anything in the past 15-20 years, and that basically it should simply be stopped. It's annoying for honest users rather than having any effect for piracy. And this, I can say, is totally true. Well, Disney is actually soon to start an online streaming service, and even before it is announced, it seems that it actually has secured its streaming service to be quite popular. And the reason why, a whole catalog of amazing movies, shows, also upcoming Star Wars movies and TV series. And basically, that means that the Disney streaming service might just be really popular because of that, and having these shows that nobody else will have. And I think Netflix should maybe be a little scared because that's going to be tough competition. Well, a study about artificial intelligence showing up that, of course, with AI, a lot of workers are worried that, machines will take over their jobs at some point. And there's a lot of, people that were, and analysts that were saying, well, yes, in the next 20, 30 years, a lot of jobs will be actually lost because of this. Well, a firm actually asked some top executives at businesses if AI in the workforce is there and will be there to, for example, eliminate workers. And it seems that 69% of them said, nope, it's not gonna kill jobs. It's just gonna make it easier for workers to do their jobs. So that's something we'll be looking at, of course. A interesting news item about Hurricane Harvey that is coming out is that law enforcement have never been really very social oriented, and many law enforcement and police officers actually even dislike those services because of all the things that they can of course propagate in fake news and all sorts of information that not necessarily is very positive. But it seems that Hurricane Harvey has helped law enforcement understand and love social media much more now, apparently because of all the help that it can actually bring, and not just help and having people communicate, but also in finding who is still alive or who might be missing and so on. It's kind of interesting, and it seems that it has turned most of the law enforcement around in what they think of social media. Is Amazon about to start an ad-supported free video service online? There were rumors last year of Amazon maybe thinking about this. It would be a Netflix-like service, but it would be totally free. And the reason, of course, is that there would be ads in between the shows, a little bit like when we watch TV, basically. Could this start as early as 2018? And is that another little thing that might hurt Netflix? It's going to be interesting to see. And finally, according to KGI Securities, the production of the iPhone 8 will drop from 50 to 60% in 2018 due to a much lower demand than expected. It seems everybody wants the iPhone 10. That one will sell well, but pretty much no one wants the iPhone 8. And some analysts are saying, well, maybe they should have done like one or two variants of iPhone 10 instead. And so this was the Tech News Update for Monday, November 13th, 2017. You enjoy our videos? Please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and hope that you enjoy our videos.